Meeting of the Wiper Democratic Movement, and will straight cross over to Nick Wambua, who will be having a discussion with gubernatorial aspirant Kivutha Kibwana. Nick, what is the one thing that stood out for you in that particular meeting?
Thank you very much, Akisa. Once again, we've been here since morning, where we were waiting eagerly to hear what the National Executive Council for the Wiper Party would say on matters, particularly pertaining to the Machakos senatorial aspirant this Machakos senatorial seat, which involved Mr. Johnson Muthama, or Honorable Johnson Muthama, but he announced his resignation from the party. That is a matter that we are waiting from the National Executive Committee, but apparently they had to dismiss it just to tackle one issue, which was the East African Legislative Assembly matter, which involved 4 candidates from the Wiper Party. And out of the 4, then we have one candidate so far, with son to Kalonzo Musyoka, the Wiper leader, that is Kennedy Musyoka. We now garnered 22 votes to beat all the other 3 and clinch that space to represent the party in the ELA. So, Akisa, right now I'm joined by the Makueni Governor, Dr. Kivutha Kibwana. Sir, welcome to KTN. What means did the Wiper Party or the National Executive Council maybe use to reach or to narrow down to Kennedy Musyoka?
What the NEC did was to, initially, of course, applications were called out and people applied, and 7 people did. And now NEC called all of them for an interview. And 5 of them who presented themselves, because 2 didn't turn up, were interviewed. And they were asked relevant questions about their knowledge of Yala work, their knowledge of regional integration, and all that, and whatever experiences they had. And after that, NEC was able to vote. And this is when Kennedy Musyoka was overwhelmingly voted for.
Yes. And there has been allegations that Farah Maalim has, of course, dismissed concerning the fact or the saying by many that Kennedy Musyoka is Kalonzo's son, and therefore there's some sort of what we call what one may say that it is not really right for Kalonzo to nominate his own son into the ELA. What do you say about this?
Of course, His Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka was not in the NEC meeting personally, and the 26 people who interviewed were objective, and the candidates presented themselves and argued for their case. The fact that is Musyoka's son cannot deny him constitutional rights that any citizen has. In America, for example, the Kennedys, one was a president, another one was an attorney general. Even in Kenyan history, there are families that have produced leadership, whether it is the Odingas, it is the Kenyatas, it's the Nyagas. You can give very many examples, but as far as I was concerned, as somebody who has previously taught at the university for quite a decade, you interview people and you see what they have, particularly intellectually. And I have no doubt in my mind that if Kennedy was not given the position, it would be because we are discriminating against him. It would not be because he does not have the knowledge. But also, more importantly, it is the party which is taking him forward, who is nominating him through the NEC. It is not his father. And we are alive to the fact that a parliamentary committee will question him, and then, if necessary, the entire parliament, both National Assembly and Senate, but particularly National Assembly, will also make a judgment. So sometimes when some of these names are given forward, it is also through the realization that there are many players who are vetting somebody, who are voting on somebody. So any issue of bias cannot arise.
Yes. And maybe on another issue, Bwana Governor, we have got a Machakos senatorial seat, which involved Muthama. Has there been an official communication that he is going to ditch Wiper Party, maybe, or what is the fate of Machakos senatorial seat as we speak right now?
I think in the public domain, Muthama said that he's going to be a nominal member of Wiper. Strictly speaking, you cannot be a nominal member of a party. You cannot also campaign for Honorable Raila and not campaign for Kalonzo, because both of them are one ticket. So even if Kiala did not get the governorship ticket in Machakos, it's not reason for Muthama to get angry and to say that he's not going to be in Wiper. But up to now, I'm not aware that he has written a formal letter to resign from Wiper. And our position is all of us must be disciplined and all of us must respect the party leadership. And it is not good to blackmail people, to bully people and all that. But having said that, we welcome everybody to Wiper. And even if people have gone away, at some future point when they sober up, they are allowed to, to come, because parties are about numbers. And one must concede that Muthama is quite a forceful person. And when he's on your side, it counts. But the more he sends mixed signals in Ukambani, is going to be kind of irrelevant, and I would not like Muthama to be relevant in Ukambani politics, because if he is, then he can't even campaign for the president to be Raila.
Yes. And so do you think that his statements are affecting Wiper party in the Ukambani part, and especially Machakos County for that matter?
His statements are affecting him. People are beginning to say that if he continues with what he's doing, then they will not give him space whatsoever. And we don't like him to write his political obituary. We would like him to be a player in our politics, so that he can be a player in national politics. So he has a window to really rethink his position and come back to the fold, so that he's really useful and he does not hurt his political career.
Thank you very much, Bwana Governor. So, Akisa, that is it from Governor Kivutha Kibwana, and right here from the Wiper Party headquarters. So, it is a matter still that is under a heated debate, Muthama's candidature in Machakos County, and more so his position in Wiper Party, bearing in mind that he was co-chair in the NASA forming committee. So we are going to see, as matters unfold, whether the fate of Johnston Muthama and also in Parliament, what is going to happen to Kennedy, the nominee for Wiper Party, that is Kennedy Musyoka.